Hey, what's up friends, and welcome to Freelancing with Chris of Emery. I'm Chris of Emery, and today's video is going to be a bit different to my normal videos because we are going to check out my everyday workspace or studio here in Gothenburg, Sweden, from where I do almost all my freelance work, art streaming, and most of my creative projects really. We'll have a look on my workstation, all the stuff on my walls, and also answer a question I get quite often. Why work from a studio when you can work from home? Well, let's go! Alright, so my studio is at this place called Spaces Brygghuset, right next to Lindholmen Science Park here in Gothenburg. And it's basically an office rental building, just like a 3-minute bike ride or something from my apartment. My room. Alright, let's go inside. Entrance floor, got a reception and lounge slash cafe area, as well as a terrace where I eat my lunch if the weather allows. I'm filming this kinda early right now, so there's not much life at the moment. Logo. There it is. Alright, let's go upstairs. So, here's my little creative bubble where I do almost all my creative work at the moment. Whether it be client stuff, working on my own animation projects, or art streaming, everything happens in this place. And in order for me to quickly get into my creative headspace, it's important for me to fill the room with basically stuff that I've worked on in the past or things that I just love for one reason or another. As an example, the Stranger Things boards are among my most proudest work as a freelance artist probably, and I will never forget when Madrid Skateboards, that I've worked with for a while now, reached out and asked if I've ever seen a show called Stranger Things, because Netflix wanted these 80s style looking boards ahead of the launch of season 2. And it just happened to be a show I really love, so it was a pretty crazy gig to get just like that. Right next to it there's a card from one of my all-time favorite artists, Simon Bisley, and then to the right of that, the super gorgeous box that my drawing tablet came with. It's just such a fun creative piece, and it simply had to get some space on my wall. I'm not sure who the artist is actually. I will check it out and put the name in this video right there. Beneath that we've got Of Emery in paper letters, and then obviously the battle station, two 24-inch monitors, and I am no tech guy whatsoever, but it's a PC Intel i7 with a NVIDIA GTX 1050 32GB ROM, and this whole setup is a little more than 3 years old now, and I think I'll get an upgrade pretty soon. Wacom Intuos Pro tablet size large to match the monitor, as well as a medium-sized Elgato Stream Deck. Turtles mug with some pencils and stuff. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles had a huge impact on me as a kid, and the late 80s show is probably one of the main reasons I do what I do, really. Destroy them all! Family, hi fam. A blue Jetty mic that I use when I record my videos as well as when I stream. I don't really have a good arm setup or anything for it yet, but it's on my to-do list. Of Emery cap from when I was running a little online clothing store. And then another very influential figure, Toxie from the Toxic Crusaders. Another awesome animated show I loved as a kid. Now the huge window covers almost this entire wall, and it's a big reason I fell in love with this room in the first place. And it's perfect because I get all the natural light, but I don't have to fight the sun as it goes around the other side of the building. The secret box is basically just where I throw papers and stuff I don't want to see. Some breakfast stuff, cap, some art books, boring paperwork, stickers. There's a one-page comic I made for a t-shirt I had, a coffee machine that I don't use, and oh, speaking of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles earlier, I don't have a good place for these yet, but I will fix something, that's for sure. I've only been here for like 2 months, so it's obviously a work in progress still. Here we've got some of my favorite books, The Art of He-Man and The Masters of the Universe. I mean, talk about creative character creation and just packed with concepts and really cool art. Extremely inspiring. And then also the first edition of The Art of Rick and Morty, covering the first 2 seasons. Same here, packed with sketches and very interesting insight into the concept stage of a truly amazing animated show. Especially recommend this one to animators out there. Another pick of my son Jack. Hey Jack! And here we've got another skateboard for Madrid Skateboards, actually part of a series of tarot inspired boards, but I just don't have room for all of them. What stands out to this series is that they all got animations too that are activated through the AR app iJack. Above that we got the Mountain Legend series, another series of skateboards also for Madrid Skateboards, all based on different folklore creatures, and this is also a very important project to me as it was one of my first real freelance gigs, and I will probably bring these boards with me wherever my studio might move in the future. To the right of these, here's actually the to this day latest board I've made, and it's for pro skateboarder Daniel Yeager with the Blue Jay Bird. And also this fun board made for a local skate festival here in Gothenburg. And with that, I've gone through my entire studio space. One question I get quite often on this subject is why have a studio like this and not just work from home? It obviously does cost money each month, so why? Well, to me, where everything is so dependent on getting into the right creative mode or mindset or whatever, I realized I truly need a space that isn't the place where I sleep or watch Netflix or do family stuff or play video games. A place away from home that is strictly for me to get into my creative zone, if you will. Sure, I animate from home sometimes at nights or weekends or whatever, but it's simply not the same thing. And as I've made work out of my hobby, I think it's even more important for me to try and separate work from home if I can. On top of that, it's the social aspects of having colleagues and everything that comes with it. But also a sense of professionalism and a place I'm proud of where I have client meetings and stuff like that. But everyone is different and in different situations. I started out working from home and quickly realized it wasn't for me, so I moved to a studio as soon as I had enough work to sort of back it up. I would love to hear what you prefer though, and why, so let me know in the comments. And that's it, friends. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and feel free to come hang out on any of my future art streams. Big thank you to the Twitch subscribers and YouTube members for the extra support, and see you next time.